And we are back. Yes, guys. Slam number 2 of the year, the French Open. This is going to be good. Now, we know Madison Keys won the first slam of the year, the Australian Open. Who's going to win the second? Listen, my pick is Coco. My pick is for Coco to win the French Open. I've been talking about it for a while. Even last year, myself along with some of the other subscribers and contributors to the channel agreed Coco's going to win the French Open. But we're going to break down every matchup round by round. I do it every slam. Let's get into it, guys. We have Jill Teichmann from Switzerland. It's going to be a good match. She's taking on Stefanie from Italy. Now, Jill Teichmann she's come on lately, crafty lefty. The difference maker in this match, I think Jill Teichmann has a lot more power than Stefanie. I think in between these exchanges, and look, Teichmann she came off of that 42-win season last year. Half of her wins come on clay. She's very comfortable on clay. I think it's a winnable match for Teichmann, right? Now, Stefanie's from Italy. Of course, she prefers the clay surface as well. 5-3 on clay this year. Teichmann hasn't done well on clay this year, by the way. Stefanie came through qualifiers. She's hot. Jill is just in a spot here where she had it to grind it out last season. She has her rankings. She's ranked 98th. She didn't have to qualify. Stefanie qualified. She beat Sasnovich, Leonard. She looks good. Stefanie, there's a good chance she'll win the match, but I'm going to go with Jill Teichmann. I just think Teichmann has the power in these exchanges to back up Stefanie. It's just simple as that. I'm going with the power in this matchup with Jill Teichmann, even though she hasn't looked good on clay this year. I'm going to take Jill Teichmann to win. And remember, guys, this is for entertainment purposes only, right? Don't go out here and do anything crazy off of this entertainment. This is entertainment. This is fantasy matchups we're looking at here. Now, next up here is Aryna Sabalenka. This is going to be a matchup here where she's taking on someone that's ranked 200th on the world tour. You probably don't know about her, and it's Sabalenka. Now, I've talked about Aryna Sabalenka for years, guys. I've told you she's like a walking tank on clay. Very patient, a lot of top spin. She's the type of player on clay, if you're not disciplined and focused, she's going to embarrass you. And she's left-handed. That makes it even harder. Now, Aryna prefers clay, right? Half of her wins have come on the clay season. Now, a lot of people don't know about Sabalenka, but she's ranked 230th on the world tour, and she's got nearly 200 wins on clay as well. About 80% of her matches come on clay. These two ladies played on the lower level on clay previously. Aryna did win that match. But again, we're looking at someone that had to come from qualifiers. Now, I don't think this is going to be the easiest match for Aryna. She's playing someone that's in form, but I do think Aryna will get through this match. I think Diana's going to have a little bit too much power and a little bit too much variety. Both these ladies are the same age, and they know each other. I think Aryna wins this match. Poor Kamilla Rakhimova taking on Aryna Sabalenka. Camilla's been struggling, and I just hate to see her constantly put up against Sabalenka. I don't like it. Camilla was one of my teen prospects a few years back, and I just think she's just, I don't know. I can't explain what's happened to her game. I would expect her to have evolved a little bit better by now. It's just not happening. She's 9-16 on the year, 500 on clay. I don't know. I had high hopes for her, but it's just not happening. Now, Sabalenka, the world's ranked number 1. I don't have Sabalenka winning this tournament, guys, even though she's the favorite overall to win it. I think it's going to be... Now, last time they played in D.C., Camilla did have her best showing against Sabalenka, but on clay, they played a couple years ago here in France. Sabalenka just destroyed Camilla, and Camilla just hasn't looked good, to be honest with you. I do have Sabalenka winning this match in straight sets, but what's up with Camilla? I just don't know. I don't see the evolution in her game. Like, I don't see the improvements on the serve. She can't really hit winners It's just long rallies, and she's just hoping for her opponents to make mistake. Not a good defender. I think she needs to work on her footwork a little bit. Maybe tone down a little bit, right? Maybe lose a few pounds. Maybe work on her athletic edge. More footwork drills. I don't know. I was big on her game. Right around, I'd say probably 3-4 years ago. If we go back to maybe the 22 season, it looked promising, but since then, she's barely a 500 player, but I think Sabalenka wins, and it's another tough early exit for Kamilla Rakhimova. Petra Kvitova, she's going to be taking on Victoria Gullible, as the chair umpire said a few tournaments ago. Victoria Gullible. You guys thought I was bad with names. Like, come on, guys. Petra Kvitova's back. Congratulations. She had the baby. I'm telling you guys, I love me some Petra Kvitova. She's just dropping bombs with that left hand. She is very uncomfortable to play against. I'm telling you guys, very difficult. But so is Victoria. Now, Victoria has that one-handed backhand. She's got the one-handed slice. Roger, Stan. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She's just going to beat you with one hand, literally. Now, if Petra was in shape and form, I would take her to win this matchup 10 times out of 10. She's got too many weapons. The only time they played actually did go 3 sets. It was in a Billie Jean King Cup. But Petra, look, she's not in her form. She's 1-4 on years. She's 1-4 on the year. She did win a clay match against Aryna Sabalenka, which is nothing to sneeze about. Sabalenka's very, very good on clay, very experienced. As Sabalenka would say, I kind of know what I'm doing, right? In the words of Aryna Sabalenka. But Victoria she's had a slid. She lost to Solana Sierra. She lost to Osaka in 3 in Rome. And she lost to Maya Joint in 3 in Rome. However, I'm going to take Victoria to win this match. The one good thing about Victoria is she can absorb pace with her one-handed backhand. She can absorb pace. And I think she's going to need to do that. If she can just continue to get balls back and work Petra, eventually Petra's going to make mistakes. And if she can make this a long match, I think Petra doesn't have the stamina. So I'm going to take Victoria on the upset here. That's the pick there. Next up, Zverev taking on Spidilina. Now, again, you guys know I'm big on Zverev. I like her. I think both of these ladies, their game is very comparable, right? And I do think that Spidilina overall, she's going to have a lot more power. She's going to have the experience edge. And I think she's going to have the mental toughness, even though Zverev is very tough mentally. But coming off of that historic Mexico championship last year, back-to-back 40-win seasons, good player. Just about a third of her matches come on clay. Svitolina is an underrated clay player as well, right? She's got over 150 wins on clay. She's done well here at the French Open in the past. Tough match against Payton Stearns in Rome, right, the quarterfinal. But we saw that Svitolina had the chance to serve that match out. She's been resting up since then. While Zverev, a disappointing match against Sevastova in the round of 16 of Morocco, where she was actually a huge favorite to win that match. But she did beat Bronzetti. She's won 5 of her last 10, so she's not necessarily firing on all cylinders, but both of these lady styles are comparable. They're defensive players. They get balls back. I do think Zvenev's shot-making ability is underrated. I think her footwork's underrated. However, her power is not there, and I think Svitolina is just going to have a field day in this match. I like Svitolina to win this match. And Laura Sigman taking on Anna Bondar, 2 veterans on tour. Anna Bondar, again, still playing a lot of lower-level matches. It's a bit disappointing at this point of her career. She should be a top 50 player. I don't know what's going on there, but if you take a look at Laura Sigman, she's still getting the job done. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Anna Bondar, her high has been 50th on the World Tour, but I think ranked 87th now with her skills and experience. It's disappointing. Laura Sigman ranked 97th. These 2 ladies, believe it or not, they've never faced each other. 2 veterans like this have never played on the main tour. However, guys, Laura Sigman not having a great season. 8-12, 2-4 on clay. Does she need to hang it up soon? I don't know, guys. She's still delaying opponents, holding up balls, and the speed of the game. While Bondar is having a pretty good season. She won 49 matches last year, 12-5 on clay. She prefers to play clay, guys. Over 300 wins on clay. Coming into this matchup, Laura's from Germany as well, nearly 450 wins on clay. Both of these ladies are highly experienced on clay. I think Aryna Bondar's backhand is just going to be enough. We know what Laura Sigman's going to do. She's going to go to the short ball. The short ball all the time. She disguises the racket head really great, even at her age. She's still very athletic, although her stamina is not good at all. I think Bondar's going to have the stamina edge. I think she's going to have the backhand edge. As long as she can just control some of these drop shots and win some of them to keep Laura honest in these rallies, then I think Bondar should win. So I like Aryna Bondar to defeat Laura Sigman. Payton Stearns taking on, who's that? That looks like Avaliz, right? Avaliz, good defensive player. The problem here is Payton Stearns, she's one of the better movers on tour. And again, she's also one of my fastest players on tour. Moves too well. She's strong. I think Avaliz is going to have a lot of problems dealing with Payton Stearns' athletic ability. These two ladies had never played. Payton Stearns, again, not the most experienced clay player. Avaliz is the more seasoned clay player, being from Germany. But, and again, in America, we just don't have many clay courts. I mean, we have, of course, your tennis clubs are going to have them. But our big tournaments, the Charleston Open, that's not clay. It's just like a hard surface with, rocks sprinkled on it, and it's just not a hard court. I mean, it's just not a clay court. Charleston is just not a clay court. Like, I've been on the courts, and it's just, I don't know, it's not a clay court. And that's why I think Coco doesn't play it anymore, and she's too big. I mean, Charleston's too small. You put Coco in that tournament, I think it would be great for the sponsors and the event organizers, but I mean, there would be lines wrapped around the parking lot to see Coco. I like Payton Stearns to beat Avaliz. She's going to be too fast, too good. She looks great in form. She's beat some big names on clay this season. I like Payton Stearns to defeat Avaliz. And finally, guys, can we get Victoria Mboko a work photo, please? Human Resources, Victoria needs a work photo. This is going to be the match that I'm looking for, guys. That's Lulu Sanfo taking on Victoria Mboko. Victoria's not going to be on my top team prospect list, okay, guys, because she's a contender. She is a contender, ladies and gentlemen. She is super duper good. All that condensed sunlight. She's explosive. She's powerful. That match against Kaja Juvan, third round of qualifiers, she destroyed Juvan. Juvan's a very experienced clay player. Iga's bestie. She's tenured. She had no answer for Victoria. No answer whatsoever. Now, Lulu's son, it hasn't been going that well for Lulu's son. And by the way, Victoria hit her 40th win on the season. She's 40-5, just dominating things. 42 wins on clay. Short, young career. But Lulu's son's 10-14 on the year after back-to-back 35-plus win seasons. She won 40 matches last year, 3-4 on clay. Lulu's son, again, after that breakout performance at SW19, hasn't really lived up to the hype, though. She's dropped 2 straight, but she's playing tough competition. This is a matchup here where Victoria, and look, she can use both of her hands, her left and her right. She's very talented, but she's going to have to get used to playing against this lefty here in Lulu's son, who's very experienced and tenured. She's got good topspin. The thing with Victoria, though, she looks so comfortable on these courts. She's moving fast. She's explosive. These courts are playing for Victoria like a hard court. And I don't see many, I'll be honest with you, Victoria might be a sleeper to go deep in this tournament. I'm telling you guys, I don't see many players in this draw that are playing as fast as Victoria. Victoria scares me as a sleeper, I'm telling you. This could be a hit wonder here. Iga Swiatek unseeded, coming through qualifiers. Emma Raducanu win the whole darn thing. Victoria looks good. The only type of style that I think is going to beat Victoria is someone like a Mayar Sharif. Like I told you, Mayar would beat her. Someone that has very, very, very good topspin, a very, very high bounce that can slow her down. If you don't have that type of defensive game, I don't think you're going to beat Victoria. She is too explosive. I'm telling you guys, she's hitting winners and no one's near them. You have to slow her down and back her up. If you don't have that patient clay style, that Spanish type of clay style, you're not going to beat Victoria. But I'm going to take Lulu to win a set. I think she can win a set. But and look, Lulu can win this match. I mean, experience-wise, she probably should win the match. But I think Victoria's she's firing on all cylinders right now. But I'm going to take Lulu to win a set. But I do think Victoria could be a sleeper to go very deep in the French Open. That's it, guys. Stay tuned. We got 3 more videos to conclude the first round, and we'll continue to bring you coverage. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Fantasy matchups. See you guys soon.